tell me who's that riding? John the Revelator. Who's that riding? John the Revelator. Who's that riding? John the Revelator wrote the book of the 7 seals. You ever felt like a square peg in a round hole? Life kicks you in the face, you're knocked out cold. Rise up in shock until it just bows and folds. That's me to the fullest. Fill the mold with holes like I'm releasing bullets. Deceived and stolen, lies that scream or have a voice box broken. I am the rising sun, it ain't easy being the boss, but my time has come. The new design is done, no second guessing on my mind, none. That shit will kill ya. I'm me, unapologetically, till the death of me. I confess the beats. This song is church, so respect it, please. I'm gonna perfect where the last generation failed. A nation divided is a nation derailed, like a train with a conductor that bailed. Our current affairs stagnant and stale. A.M.F.J sliding through to remove the head of a king and take his place. It's time for a change, so vacate your space. Blessed to be free. Now watch me create my fame. Tell me who's that riding? John the Revelator. Who's that riding? John the Revelator. Who's that riding? John the Revelator wrote the book of the 7 seals. A lot of children don't get raised right, left alone on the edge to take a stage dive and pray they have a great life. It ain't right. May light reach the faces of kids in the dark and replace it with this, a smile that stretches from ear to ear. Memories near and dear, year to year, growth and a fate of bliss. Neglect throws gas on the firewood. Life lessons keep them fresher than any style could. I run miles from mine, cause every kid deserves a childhood. Not implying I'm perfect. I woke up one day with a girl and 2 kids and had to realize life's worth it. Hustling for this greater purpose. Become what you're destined to be while they're still young. Don't succumb to the pressure, just feel it, you're skilled, son. We gotta give them a future worth living for. We defend it or die in the process so they win the score. Relentless with opinions, give lessons, they listen more in the war. With mine, I'm not overbearing or overprotective. With truths, I'm never selective. I just give fresh perspectives and hope they're receptive. There may be wreckage when you let them journey, but then you'll know they're learning. With this approach, you can influence long after your final ride on a gurney. God walked down in the cool of the day, called Adam by his name. Let it ride. He refused to answer, cause he was naked and ashamed. Take him to church. Now tell me who's that riding? John the Revelator. Who's that riding? John the Revelator. Who's that riding? John the Revelator wrote the book of the 7 seals. Now tell me who's that ride? John the Revelator. Tell me who's that ride? John the Revelator. Who's that riding? John the Revelator wrote the book of the 7 seals. Look, Christ rose on Easter morning. Mary marked the down to see. He said, go tell my disciples, meet me in Galilee. Yeah, I live life in the shadows, there are no rules. One last hit of tobacco during transfer to the gallows. Blood-soaked drool, how did I get here? My life outside the law, continuing down a path. Despite all the inner fights drawn to me by constant negativity. My head's spinning, see? The possibility of death is high. I'm set to fly, but the wrong choices are more devastating when you reject the sky. Bless the guy speaking deceptive lies. He can teach you to see new avenues in the big picture before an idea is seen through. Be true, there's necessary risks that renew. Jackson still on that street shit. No nuts, no cash flow. I'm hoping the life don't catch up too fast, though. I got a lot of shit to do before the casket close. My pipeline is open, but at any moment a number of factors could close it. But there's always another one. Focus. These savages want my spot, but you can't rob me of what I got. This life I've invested in, fucking epicness. If I was religious, it'd be the Old Testament. Don't wonder, no. You can't get caught with the plunder, bro. Eat your last supper slow. The atheist did a song with religious undertones. Tell me who's that rotten